Hello everybody and welcome back to Grapplerman's videos. This week I've decided to go out and do the community goal and go to some Thargoid barnacles and collect some meta alloys. And oops, I guess not everybody is perfect. It's been a minute. Well, if you like the video and you like what I'm doing and you want to see some more positive videos about Elite Dangerous, please go ahead and subscribe and like and comment. Send me some comments about things you'd like to see me do, and I'll do my best to do it. Okay, so the interesting thing was I was doing this both on console and on PC because my console account will be copied, so I'm going to go ahead and keep advancing that. And one of the things I noticed was that there was some interesting things that occurred. As soon as I got there, I got an inner energy field from a Thargoid interceptor, and I thought it'd be interesting if I showed you the difference between what it looked like when it happened to me on the PC and when it happened to me on the console. So here's what it looks like. The whole sequence kind of cool, so I'm going to let it play out a little bit just to show you the difference. You can see that the colors are a little more sharp and subdued on the Odyssey version. On the console version, it's a lot more red and a little bit more glowing lights. It's not quite as sharp. I apologize for the cameras in and out. I got too close to the Thargoid. But you can see the mechanism of the Thargoid is almost exactly the same, opens and closes. The duration of the beam is a little bit less, but it looks pretty similar. But you can see the difference between Odyssey and Horizons and PC and the console. Now, my PC is set at medium level, so it'd be even better if I had the super powerful PC. But you can see he takes off after he gets refed. I guess they're getting recharged, or maybe they're spawning, who knows. It'll be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to what's going to come up with the Thargoids in the future. Alright, well, let's get back to what we really came here to do. So I will back to Odyssey. As we're patrolling around, you can see the terrain here in Odyssey is extremely bumpy. Now, I went to the same exact place and in both games. In fact, you know, my carrier's out there. And this is a difference in the terrain in the same exact location. As you can see, the Odyssey terrain is a lot more treacherous. It's harder to maneuver. It's a little bit harder on your SRV, whereas the Horizons terrain is almost flat. I mean, you can zip around really fast. You can see the structures look very similar. As you can see, the organic material, the same kind of towers, the same kind of spires. They can all be shot down, not the big fat ones, but the smaller ones can be shot down. And you know, but you could again see the difference in the coloration of the two games at this point. Some people prefer the color, and I guess it's personal choice. And if this was set at high settings, you probably would see it better. Alright, so let's go back to what we're really here for. So what we're really looking for are meta alloys. Now, as you're going through this, you're going to come across these spires, and there's going to be little green lights on these spires. This little green light is not going to be meta alloys. It's just materials like iron or sulfur or whatever, and can be picked up. And there's a lot of those around, so you can get some basic materials from there. But what we'd really like to see is what's just over this hill. As you come over the top of the hill, you'll notice there's a pretty bright glowing green dot up in the top area of one of the spires. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. Again, it's really bumpy. It's hard enough driving in a turret as it is, but there it goes. Alright, and you're going to see right here, that is what you're looking for. And that is a meta alloy. So as soon as you shoot that and knock it on the ground, you can pick it up. So without any further to do, here we go. A couple shots knocks it off, and I'll get out of the turret, and you can see it's just a big old Easter egg sitting there ready to be picked up. And nice thing is our SRVs can pick up 4 of them now. Used to be 2. I'm looking forward to maybe them creating addition you can add on, like a pickup truck where you can stash, 10, 12 things in the back and tow it along with you. That would be awesome in my mind. Well, that's what we're looking for. But all of a sudden, oh my goodness, you can see that there are some more surprises. These are the Scavengers, and they patrol the area, and most of the time will just leave you alone. But if you get too close to them, or if you're carrying one of these probes, they'll attack. And as you see, this terrain is pretty hilly, so trying to get away, you can get yourself in a pretty bad spot. I got myself caught in a little bit of a hill, and so I decided the best thing for me to do would be to try to find a straightaway where I can get a little flat land. So I'm going to book out of here before I get destroyed and lose my meta alloy. So I take a quick run, try to find myself a little straight area, and then I'll make a quick turn around and get a little distance, and then I'll be able to take these guys out. Now the good thing about taking them out is once you shoot them, if you go to where their bodies fell, you can get carapaces, energy cells, various other Thargoid materials, which are useful, I'm sure, down the road. Well, anyway, this has been a pretty interesting adventure, so I hope that all you guys will get out there and try it. It's not that tough. It is just like any other material gathering thing. They don't appear as often as you'd like, but you shoot them up, get it cleared up, log out, log back in, and rinse and repeat, and continue doing that until you get as many as you want. And then, according to the CG, you'll turn them in at the base and get credit. Well, that's all for me tonight. I'm going to head on back to the ship, lock it off for the night, and come on back again tomorrow. Until then, Grappler Man, out.